Good morning, all of you. Today we will learn about the practical implementation of database using OpenOffice database. Using OpenOffice database. Okay. So let's see here. First of all, we will click on OpenOffice. You can see this is the first screen of the OpenOffice. So you can see here. Here we have got the option that is text document, spreadsheet, presentation, drawing, database, and formula. Okay, so we will be using here database. We will be using here database. We will be using here database, right? Now, so let's see. Now I have clicked here database. When I click here database, I have got here the two options. The first is create new database. Second is open existing database. Okay, so we have got here the two options. First one is it is create a new database, right? Create a new database. Okay, create a new database. When we need to create a new database, then we will click on this option. We will click when we will click this option. We will click this option when we need to create a new database. Okay, new database. Then only we will click on this option, right? We have another option. We have another option. You can see here. This is another open an existing database. So this option we will use. We will use this option only when we will use. We will use this option. This option only when database exists. Only when database exists, or when we have already created database and we need to open it. We need to open it, right? When we need to open it, right? I hope it is clear. So we have got the two options. I hope it is clear. So now we have the two options. We will click on which option. You can this is for the first time we are creating the database. Okay, so we will click create on new database. Okay, here I have clicked. I will not click on this. I will click on this. Create a new database. I have clicked next. Then you are supposed to click next, then finish. Okay, so when we are finishing it, you can see here the dialog box appears here. The name of dialog box is save. Where to save this file? Okay, we are supposed to provide here. We are supposed to provide here the file name. Okay, we are supposed to provide here the file name. Okay, so we will provide the file name. So I am trying to save it on my let's see, I'm in E drive. Okay, E drive, and I am making a folder class practical practical, right? I have created a folder practical. Now I am opening it. Okay, and here I am giving class 10th. Class 10th. The name. This is the name of the database. You can see here. Here, this is the name of the database. This is the name of the database, right? And this database we are creating in this path. Okay, so we are creating this database. We are creating this database here. This is the path. Okay, we are creating this database. This is the path of database, right? This is the path. Means it is in E drive. This is the path of database, which is E drive practical practical, and inside practical, the name of database is class 10, right? This is the name of the this is the name. Okay, so you can see here this class X has been derived from here, right? So finally, the address of my database is E drive practical class 10. Practical is the folder where we have pressed the database, right? I hope you have understood. So I have given the name class 10 and I have clicked save. Okay. Now, okay, it needs the JRE environment. Okay. Yeah, it will not work. So in your computer, it may work. So this is how we have created a database. Okay, this is how we have created a database, right? In order to create the table, I need to install JRE here, right? Let me. Okay, student. So now we will try to once again open the database. फिर से हम लोग database को open करेंगे. You can see here. And first, I have clicked on Open Office. After clicking Open Office, I have gone to database, but this time we will click on Open Existing Database, right? And my database lies here. I will go to the address. You can see it is in E drive and it is practical. I have opened it. Finally, I have opened the database. Okay, you can see the database is open. Now, here we have got the 4 options. You can see here this side, this is first, this is table, this is query, this is form, this is report. These are the 4 database objects. These are the 4 database objects. The question I have taught you question in the previous class, what are database objects, right? What are database objects? Name, yeah, question may be name some database object. So name some database object. These are, you can see, these are the database object, table, query, form, and report. These are the database objects. Okay, I hope you have understood it. Table, query, form, and report. Table, query, queries, form, and report. Table, query, form, and report. These are the database objects. Okay. So finally, first we will learn about the table. Okay. We will learn about the table. So how to create the table. So you must click on this. देखो सबसे पहले इस पर क्लिक करना जरूरी है. You need to click on this table. Once you click on this, you need to click on table. So when you have clicked on table, you have got the option create table in design view. Use the wizard to create the table and create views. Here there are 3 options. So how can you create the table? We can create the table by using views, by using wizard, and by using design view. 3 options are. So first we will learn how to create the table using design view. The first one is field name. It is role. I have written here role. So what will be the data type of the role? You can see here, these are the different data types. Okay, I have taught you about the, I hope that was not visible. Wait 1 minute. I hope net connectivity was broken. So once again, you come here. So you can see the database now. Now finally, what I need one primary key here. So I will make this primary key. Listen, student, we need to create here primary key. Okay, after you have set up everything, we need to create. What we need to create? We need to create primary key. Okay, primary key in table. So this is my table which we are creating. So we need to create a primary key. So I am going to make this roll number as a primary key. Right click on the roll number and you will find the option primary key. You click on this. So finally I have made the primary key. Okay. नाउ द टाइम टू सेव द टेबल, इसको सेव करने का समय है, ठीक है। तो वी विल सेव दिस, ओके। तो इसको सेव करने के लिए जब हम इसको सेव करेंगे, ऐसे क्लिक करेंगे तो ये नाम पूछेगा। तो नाम हम लोग क्या तय किए थे, एसटीडी, एसटीडी तय किए थे। अब इस पर हम क्लिक कर देंगे, ओके। तो देखो हमारा हमारा जो है ये टेबल बन जाएगा, ठीक है, ये हमारा टेबल बन जाएगा। फाइनली द टेबल इज क्रिएटेड and finally my table is created. You can see my table is created, okay। लेट्स ओपन इट वंस अगेन, फिर से हम लोग इसको ओपन करेंगे। अगर कोई बताना चाहे तो अपना स्टेप बताओगे। ओपन ऑफिस पर क्लिक करेंगे, फिर उसके बाद डेटाबेस पर क्लिक करेंगे, ओपन एग्जिस्टिंग डेटाबेस, इसको ओपन करेंगे। यहाँ पर हियर वी गॉट दिस एंड वी हैव ओपन, यू कैन सी हियर, हियर the table which we have, you see here when I click on the query I do not find here, you will see this span, okay। इस span को हम लोग देखेंगे, इस span में यहाँ पर देखेंगे, इस जगह पर देखना, ठीक है। You will see here, okay, when we click on this, when we click on table we find table, it means that we have created one table. Which table we have created, what is the name of the table, the name of the table is, the name of the table is
STD.
std, okay, the name of the table is std. It is not query, it is not form, it is not report, this is std table, this is table, okay, this is table. When you click on query you will not find it. So this is, now how to see the property, now right click here, right click here and click on edit, you will find the all the structure of that table, okay। Now finally I have closed it. Now we need to fill the record. So in order to fill the record we will double click on it. In order to fill the record we need to double click, okay, double click on, double click on table, right, double click on table to fill the record. Till now we have designed the table, now we need to fill the record, fill record, fill record in table, okay, we need to fill record in table. So what we need to do, we need to double click on it, right, we need to double click on it. I have double clicked on it. Now you can see roll number is here. I have entered roll number 1, name I have entered Amit, date of birth I will enter date of birth, wait 1 minute, date of birth, let's see here, I am giving 15/5/2006. Let's see whether it's accepted. NCC, yes. Now we come to the second. I have given 2. It is Sumit. Sumit. Now come to the date of birth. Format will be DDMMYY. It will be DDMMYY. Okay. First we will write DD. Then we will write MM. Then we will write here. This is the format to insert the date. Okay, this is DDMMYY. DDMMYY. Right. Then come to the now 10th, 10th, 10th June 2007. NCC, I am leaving it. If I am leaving it, it means this NCC, it is of data type yes and no. Right, this NCC is of data type yes and no. What is the data type? Its data type is yes and no. Okay, what is the data type? Its data type is yes oblique no. Yes, no data type. When now you can see here when you have checked it, right? When we have checked it, this is yes, this is yes, and this unchecked is no. Okay, this unchecked is no. This unchecked is no. I hope it is clear to you all. Next, I hope it is clear. So this is how we can create the table. Okay. I hope you have understood it. I hope you have understood. I hope you have understood this row and column. The next is about the query. Query is the filtered record. Okay, this is query, filtered record. So I hope you have understood it, how to create the table. Okay, and now in the next class, we will learn about other database objects like query, form, and report. Okay. Once again, we will revise. Once again, we will revise in next class about the remaining portion of this. In this, we will learn about the other attributes, other data types. Right? You can see there are other data types. So question will be, in the next, we will discuss some of the example of these, right? Give some of the example of integer data type, decimal data type. We will take some examples, okay? And we will also see some of the validation rules, okay? I hope it is clear. सभी को समझ में आया? आशिका?
Yes, sir.
ओके, ठीक है, तो बस करते हैं अब।